are you doing? ¿Cómo están? Today, I'm very excited to introduce my guest. But first, as usual, some announcements in Spanish. Recuerden, amigos, entrar a todas las plataformas, buscar Mhelyssa, escuchar mi último sencillo, Última Llamada. Les pido de favor seguirme, agregarme a sus favoritos. Y así, muy pronto seremos muchos más en esta hermosa comunidad. Y en mis canales pueden ver las entrevistas anteriores, todos los mini covers, videos originales y más. Ahora sí, comencemos. The purpose of all of these interviews is for me to find out more about other singers in the female-fronted scene, not just from one genre. I want to expand my female-fronted universe. And how I do this by getting the chance to ask other singers firsthand. I want to know their experience, and very soon I will become a female-fronted expert. How I met my guest, Viktorie Surmova, sorry. And, well, it was thanks to the social media. First of all, the hashtag female-fronted works. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. I listened to her and I loved her work. She sings amazing. And during the last year, she released the album The Light Within with her band Surma. Let's just welcome Viktorie Surmova. Oh.
Hello.
Hello. I hope I got it right. I didn't ask about the last name.
No, it was correct. Thank you so much for having me, and the introduction was perfect.
Oh, how are you?
Oh, I'm very good. Even though yesterday I was part of the festival after almost 1 year. So I'm a bit tired, but happy.
That is very difficult for all of us, singers, musicians. Little by little, we're coming back. And yes,
Absolutely.
I saw some of your stories. I wasn't sure what kind of festival this was. Right now you are in the Faroe Islands, right?
Yes.
How's the weather?
It's surprisingly good, because usually when I'm in here, I'm freezing from the moment I arrive to the very last moment when I leave. But it seems like the summer came pretty early. So it's sunny, but I'm still wearing my winter jacket. But it's normal for a Scandinavian country.
I've seen the pictures. Very surreal. Like you're on a ship and behind there's a mountain with snow. Super beautiful.
Yeah, it's. I think the nature here is almost untouched. Most of the area. So that's really special. And I don't think the landscape is anywhere like this.
You should have more videos over there.
That's true, but also all the crews are pretty expensive to hire here. So, yeah, Scandinavian prices.
Oh yeah. Well, one day. Anyway, another way or reason why I found out about you and your music, I must say I should thank one of our fans, Jan Latch. It is so beautiful. Yes, when fans bring singers together, right?
Absolutely, and John is so active. I'm really happy. I got to know him through the social media, and I'm very happy for any fan that is so active and supportive like John. So thank you, John, and thank you all others that are as supportive as John is, for example.
Yes, and at the same time, I think he found out about me through another fan, which is this community I was talking about.
Yes.
It's growing, it's getting stronger. So please, if you're watching this, remember to support your favorite singers, your favorite bands. Every little detail counts, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Also, I think that you are one of the youngest guests I've ever interviewed. And I feel like it is very exciting for me to see the different perspectives from each generation. And since I want to know a little bit more about you, I want to play a little game of questions. Are you ready?
I'm not sure. I'm never ready for this, but let's try.
Of course you are. I'll give you two options. You choose one. No need to explain. Ready? Okay, let's go. Big or small party?
Small.
To fly or to teleport?
To teleport.
To read or to control minds?
To read.
Invisibility or shape shifting?
Ooh, shape shifting.
Mistake. Super speed or time freezing?
Super speed.
Call or text?
Call.
Dogs or cats?
Oh no. Don't make me do that.
You say both.
Okay. Can I?
Yeah.
Okay, both.
To play any instrument or to speak any language?
Instrument.
Dinosaurs or aliens?
Sorry?
Dinosaurs or aliens?
Dinosaurs.
To wash the dishes or hand wash clothes?
To wash the dishes.
Money or free time?
I mean, both.
Okay. Forest or beach?
I would also say both if I can.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Ninjas or pirates?
Pirates.
To travel to the past or to the future?
I would say to the past.
To be in a reality show or in a YouTube tutorial?
YouTube tutorial.
Okay. Comedy or horror?
Comedy.
Cereals. Fruit Loops or Choco Krispies?
Definitely the second one.
Okay. High heels or soldier boots?
Depends on situation, 50-50.
Okay. Earth and water or fire and wind?
Okay, this is pretty clear. Fire and wind.
Yes. Well, that was the first game. You did great.
Oh, well, you did even better.
Oh,
as usual.
how do you feel?
I feel cool because I have issues with with decisions. So this was easier than I expected.
Of course, don't worry. And there are no incorrect answers, so don't worry.
That's true.
Oh, well, now let's go back to questions, okay? And I have been listening to your songs, finding more about your history, but I'd like to hear it from you. Before your present bands, what were you doing musically, like way back?
Well, I would I should start from the beginning. I think I started with music by playing cello when I was 6 year old, and so I was studying cello for 12 years, and that was it. That was how I got to music. But also I was influenced by the music I was listening to. My father is a rock soul, so he got me to rock and metal music. Yeah, and I know that since my childhood, I was not able to shut my mouth. I was singing all the time. I was annoying my parents, my sister, my classmates by it. I just couldn't help myself. But I was never studying it. And at one point, when I finished gymnasium, which is like high school, I was like, okay, what to do now? I love singing, and I don't like to do anything else. But I never studied it. So with help of one composer, I got into conservatory, and that's how it started, professionally. And I got like 2 bands before, but it was more like garage bands. We didn't do much.
Well, you answered many of my questions. But
oh, sorry.
No, it's great. One of the main questions is, how did you learn to sing like this? You are amazing.
Oh, well, thank you. I still don't think I can sing on the level I wish I would. But I think it came naturally in a way. There should be some talent, I think. And also I was studying at some schools.
They did an excellent job. Well, you did. And since you say you were listening to rock as you were growing up, but
yes,
which would be one band that really made you fall in love with symphonic metal?
Definitely Nightwish.
Very good. What era of Nightwish?
The end of era.
End of an era? Yeah.
Now it's hard to say. Of course, it was Tarja who brought me into this genre. And I think all the eras are super important because it's still Nightwish. And it's how the band developed, and it's just part of them. But it was Tarja in the first place. Yeah.
Many of us have been inspired by her.
Yes.
As you told me before, you have been part of many projects, not just the bands you say you were part of before, but you have numberless collaborations. You have been in different bands. How to keep track? Is there like a playlist of everything where I have been working at? If not, you should make one.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I don't like to be bored. When I don't have, I think most of the artists have it. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm doing interview here. Can you shout a bit less? I'm sorry, we are in the house full of musicians, so it's like, yeah.
Awesome. Say hi.
Okay. Yeah.
You never stop. You don't need to say it. You never stop. You're always making music. It's like you have the problem. You may never say no.
Yes, that's my problem, exactly. I mean, I try to find a certain level where I say yes or no. Of course, if there is some music I don't like, or I don't think it's very wise to accept it. So I try to accept projects that are close to my heart, and so far there were most of them. So yeah.
In that case, I would like to invite you to collaborate with me too.
Oh, really? That would be cool.
Yeah, of course.
That would be pleasure.
Work on it. And that would be my pleasure too. Well, there are some fans sending their greetings. For example, Alan Vertek, Jan Lash.
Oh.
Evelyn Jimenez. Hi. And there is a question from Alan Baltasares.
Okay.
How did you meet Hedy Josen? That's one of the questions.
Okay. Actually, I was I was working in the music industry, not just as a singer, but also I was helping to realize concerts in Czechia or Slovakia. And Tier had concert in Prague, and we just met there. I was helping to organize the concert, and guys were singing there or playing there, and that's how we met 4 years ago already.
Wow. Well, these connections happen. We never know when. But that was an excellent connection you did there. So,
Oh yeah.
how how long after you met him you started your project Surma?
Oh, I think that was pretty fast. Although it's not like I would be pushing him, or I don't think I I did. But I mean, it's the power of women sometimes to just wish for something and voila. But I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome. But
No,
yes, it worked. Also,
yeah.
I find it very interesting how your last name applies for the names of bands, right? It's very well. It's similar to the names of some of the bands you've been with. Like I found different translations for Surma, for example.
Yes.
Your last name is Surmova.
It
sounds like Surma, right? So look, in Estonia, it means death, right? I found that Surmata meant to kill or something. Like
Yes, yes. You're well
in
informed.
many other languages. So yeah, a very useful word. I also know that you are part Ukrainian, right?
Yes.
And do you speak Ukrainian, Russian, or what is the language?
No, yeah, it's Ukrainian. It's not Russian. They would not like you for it. No, it's just like some political jokes between Ukraine and Russia.
But maybe you understand both, right?
Actually, no. It's not as close language, I would say. I mean, it is close. It's the same family, but if you didn't have Russian at school, or I didn't have, it's difficult for me to understand. So no, I speak a bit Ukrainian, but very a bit because I don't have anyone to practice with, because my family, is in Ukraine and we are not calling so much. And it's about the practice. So I speak a bit, I understand a bit more, but it's not super great.
Well, I was wondering because I saw you singing one cover in Russian. Yes?
Ukrainian.
Oh, okay. I could understand most of the words because I have studied Russian. So it was like, oh, maybe this is a Russian singer. But you did great. That was a nice song. And,
thank you.
I like it. I like it that you're always recording yourself singing, giving us different sides of music. And well, about Surma, coming back to it, I read that the songs were inspired by sculptures, but did you write the lyrics, or
it was
members collaborated?
Yeah, it's more and less or less 50-50. Not just about lyrics, but also about music. I just work with Harry on the band. So I mean, I have most of the vocal lines, melodic lines ready, and I pass it to him. He makes the harmonies, and then we work together in the end on the lyrics.
Oh, that's pretty much the way I work here too. Yes, first lyrics and melody, then the rest. I like it.
Works.
I like that way, but I know many ways work.
Yeah.
I have the question: since when did you start writing songs? Because I read that you wrote Desire when you were 15. So wow.
Yes. I mean, maybe I was a bit younger even, because no, actually Desire, it was around 15, but Emptiness is even older. So I think it was like when I was 13 or 14 with my very, very first band.
Right.
But I mean, I didn't see myself as a writer. I just had a melody in my head and I somehow made it work with a band. So for me, it was like, okay, hey, song done, good. Yeah, but now since I managed finally to record the whole album, I see it a bit more complex finally.
Yes. Well, I find it very inspiring because by the time I started writing my own songs, a lot of time passed thinking it is very difficult. How can you write a song that nobody else has written before, right? It happens
Oh, yeah.
in the beginning.
Yeah. I think it's just, I mean, either it hits you or not. You can't overthink it. Music is really about feelings and about certain situations, and it's not like working on some astrophysical whatever you're doing there.
Right, waiting for the planets to align. No.
No.
Well, now going back to the video I saw, you were on the beach. Was that Haiti?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you were close. Have you ever visited Mexico?
No, never. But I really wish I would.
And what
I
do
hope
you
in the
know
future.
about Mexico?
What do I know about Mexico? Well, first of all, I know a girl living in Prague from Mexico. But you pronounce it Mexico, don't you?
Sí, Mexico.
Mexico, yeah. So I all I know is probably from her, but I don't know much, to be honest. So I don't want to like make some awkward situation here.
Probably you just heard from history books at school, right? But is there a place in Mexico that you would like to visit?
I have actually no idea. I usually decide according to some pictures or some recommended places. So I guess if I would want to visit the place, I would write you and ask you, hey, where to go?
Of course. I will guide you. And you're so welcome to come. Yes.
Well, it requires more financial stability for me.
It's far away.
As usual. Yeah.
Now, I know this is going to be like European version of it, but have you tried Mexican food?
Well, I guess I mean, I did, but the question is if you can call Mexican food from a different country, because it's not the same, obviously.
Yeah, but it brings you closer, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. But for example, I was talking with this Mexican girl, or actually with his boyfriend, and he was in Mexico, and he told me that all the food we have in Czechia that is called like Mexican food is really far from the real food in Mexico. So it's called like the same. The consistency may be similar, but the taste is just different.
Of course. Depends on the ingredients.
Yeah.
One more question. Do you know any Latin American bands or artists?
Oh, Latin America, yeah. Obviously, the most famous, I would say, is Angra. I mean, right? I actually met not the whole band, but most of the musicians. They were playing in the festival in Europe, and
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I know much more. I'm horrible with names.
Don't worry. They will come to you.
Yeah, I guess.
Now, I'd like to go and talk about videos. You have been in many videos. Well, you're very beautiful, photogenic.
So, well,
of course, they want to have you in their videos.
Yeah, it's. I think it's natural thing.
I mean, videos as well.
But I mean,
why would you make music if there's not gonna be a video?
Exactly. And now it's required by people that they want to look at something.
Yes, I'm very visual as well. Could you mention one of these videos in which you participated? Like, I like this very much. I like this one very much, and why?
Oh, I think I would mention the Surma video we created, Until It Rains Again, and I simply like it for one reason, and that's that it is my band, it is my song, and we finally got to create something visual, even though the video didn't work out according to our plan. Unfortunately, it was still an experience and it was fun.
I saw it, and that song is still in my head. I can't stop thinking about it. Yes, I loved it. And also your outfit was so nice. Did you design that outfit?
It was my it was my idea, but of course the designer or the woman that made it, she helped me with it. And also I was actually asking for some opinion, like I was talking about the opinion with Marky Muravkova as well.
Oh.
So yeah, hi. So I remember we were just talking about this because she has a good stage presence, and I'm not sure if we came with any idea together, but in the end. But yeah, I remember she was figuring some part in there.
Well, I should ask for the help the next time.
Yeah, it's just the only one problem with costume was that the top didn't have anything. You know, not the straps or however you call it. Yeah, so there was an awkward moment where the whole movie crew literally see my boobs. Yeah.
And actually, malfunction.
yeah, it was. I'm not really comfortable about this part of my body, so it was really traumatic for for the last 2 days. but I got over it. But it's funny story because then I received some pictures the next day, and all I seen was my boobs flashing around, and I was like, no one told me that it's falling down.
But that didn't make it into the video. Your friends will be disappointed.
Well, actually, technically, it is there. They just had to blur it because it was really there.
Interesting. Well, yes, we're always concerned about these things. Another thing that I loved is that you were acting. So how was it?
Yeah, it's fun. I love it. I like to do it. I'm not sure if I'm really good at it because I have to practice it, and everyone has to practice it.
Of course.
Yeah. But
was it
yeah,
awkward?
it's fun.
I mean, not for you as a person, but as a band to be acting the situation.
It was fun because not everyone was at the same acting level. So sometimes when we wanted to express something, the other guy made it like completely differently, and it didn't look like it at all, and we were just laughing, and we were like, okay, let's go with something else.
This happens all the time when I'm making a video, and of course all the crew, we are friends. It feels like we're doing a school project, right? So much fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, unless the time is pressing you a lot, I think it's great.
Yeah, and I've seen that you like acting in general, right? I saw a picture of you as Cinderella.
Oh yeah, that was actually my first music project, if I would call it like that. If I would not count bands, because I was studying classical music, and this was the first, like, it's not really opera, it's like melodrama, if it exists in different languages. So it's something between opera, acting. It was more for kids, but also for adults, and it was fun. It's super easy for me to play naive girl because I am that girl.
Oh, very nice. About videos, do you have a favorite video from another band or artist? One or two videos that you really, really like?
I remember I was impressed by the video of Epica Storm the Sorrow when it came out, because I simply loved the like Simone is stuck with this black material that is like holding her, and she's doing this, and it's super epic. And I was like, wow, okay, that's something. So I remember that one. Yeah, there is a lot of good videos. I mean, but I just hold in memory this one in particular. I know that it's probably like old style by now because it was released a few years ago, but yeah, I would just go with this one, I guess.
Yeah, very good one. Hi, Simone.
Hi.
How about we get into our second game? I hope
Yes.
that you are having a good time. In this case, I will only say one or two words, and you tell me the first thing that comes into your mind. Again, no need to explain. Okay? Okay, let's start. Food you cook best.
Sorry, now I didn't hear.
Food that you cook best.
Spaghetti.
Good. Celebrity crush.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
He's cute.
Yes. Favorite superhero.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Useless talent.
Being annoying.
Nervous tick.
Biting my nails.
A must-have backstage.
Stretching, like thingy, whatever.
Good. Country that you'd like to visit.
New Zealand.
Phobias.
Heights.
Hobby that you like.
Okay, singing would be pretty obvious, but working out?
Yes, I've seen you working out. But the question, I did it too fast, is hobby that you like.
Oh, Hobbit! I'm sorry. Yeah, I remember actually that one from another interview.
Yeah. Spoilers. Any Hobbit?
I guess Bilbo.
Excellent. Yeah. Young Bilbo or old Bilbo. Weirdest job.
Like breath expert.
Okay.
I seen it at some reality show.
Oh, okay. I thought that you had been this. Language that you'd like to learn.
Oh, many. I guess Faroese right now.
Yeah. How many instruments you play?
If badly does count, then 2.
Okay, that's the cello? Right?
Yeah, cello and a bit of piano, but I don't think my piano teachers would ever agree with me. And no one else did.
Your musical muse.
floor.
Okay.
Oh, what's happening now?
I
Oh,
still see you.
I-
Mhm.
Good.
Any
I
sport
don't see you. Never
that
mind.
you like?
Yeah.
Sport that you like?
I mean, workout is sport, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes,
I
working out.
would stick with that.
Any recurrent dreams?
Yeah, be able to stick with singing and making money with it.
I meant asleep, but that's a good one.
Oh,
Series that you're watching?
many of those.
In the present?
Lucifer. Oh, no. Okay, I'll finish that. Oh, Ragnarok.
Oh, I need to watch the second season.
Yeah, it just started.
Yeah. Band that you'd like to see reunited?
Well, it would be cool to see Queen with Freddie Mercury, but I mean that's a bit too much
Yeah, no, but it's
to
a
call
good
him
choice.
from.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Last song you listened to?
Uh-huh. I bet it was something from Ivor, Faroese singer, a great one.
Mhm.
Let's say Morning Song,
Oh, very nice.
if I remember.
Someone you wish to collaborate with?
Difficult to say just one.
I know.
Arium.
Very good. Now, from the 90s alternative rock girls, favorite 90s girl?
Oh, I actually can't recall.
Yes, told you she's young. Okay, next. Musical discovery of the year.
What did I discover? Oh my goodness. I have blackout now. Maybe I would say, I don't know.
You say pass.
Yeah, it's just that. I probably will have to because I don't know what happened in a year or two, or it's just everything together. So I don't know how. Yeah, I will just have to pass. I don't know.
That's
Sorry.
just fine, Viktorie. Thank you so much.
Well,
And
I
this
thank
can be
you.
your homework. You can send it to me later.
Yeah, I feel I will. I'm pretty sure I discovered a lot of good bands, but
Yes, no,
it
don't
just.
worry. Thank you so much. That was the second game. You did excellent again. I'd like to invite everybody to follow Viktorie on Patreon. She also has her official website. And, well, there you can follow her and find all her social media. I also want to congratulate you. Please don't stop creating, don't stop singing. I know I don't need to tell you that you are doing excellent. Keep up with this excellent work. And again, the invitation is true. I'd like to collaborate with you somehow, singing, songwriting, anything. Thank you so much, Viktorie.
Well, thank you so much. It was a real joy, as I expected, though. And I have to wish the same to you because you're being very active. First of all, you're really great with those interviews. It's not really easy because it's not like you just came with an idea. Okay, let's chat with this person, but it's the whole setup. So head off. And about the music as well. Keep up the good work because you're doing great.
Thank you. And it is Very good idea, very good excuse. I've been learning a lot. It gave me the excuse and the reminder to see if I follow you on every social media. Sometimes we forget, right? And then this moment, now I'm sure. If not, in the week, I'll follow all of your projects. So, thank you so much, Viktorie. This interview will be available probably on Wednesday at my YouTube channel. I send you a big hug, and also a big hug to all the people who's been watching or who watches this later. Big kiss. Thank you so much. See you next week. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.